In this episode, we're talking about relationships. Here's the question that came in from a beautiful sister. What do you do when you feel that you're not on the same page as your partner when it comes to goals, intention, and drive? Lisa, what do you do? So, relationships. Relationships are interesting, and I don't even use that word often, but relationships take many paths. One of the things I know is that so often when we're in a partnership with someone, the thing that we think we love is for them to think like us. You're not looking to be in a relationship with your twin. You're in a relationship with someone who provides that balance, that harmony, that thing, that pull, that drive, or that anchor. Being such a driver myself, I've often said, oh my God, my relationship has to have the same drive as me. And then after having this drive for 25 years, oh my God, I don't want someone that has the same drive as me. I want him to have his own drive, his own unique thing. I don't want someone to be exactly like me. So I understand the need to have a partner that they're at least going in the same direction as you, but they don't have to go at the same pace as you. You don't have to try to find a match, meaning I need you to match my mental mindset exactly how I think. A match is more of a complement. I really understand that match doesn't mean think the way I think, act the way I act, and do what I do. No, that's a twinsy. A match is how do we find our differences and allow our differences to dance together. Now, to that same point, if you have dreams and aspirations, your partner should believe in you to do your dreams and aspirations. One of the things I would always do is expect someone to adopt my dream, adopt my intention. And the reality is that an individual in my life can have their own individual goals and intentions. They don't have to adopt mine. But what you do want is for them to celebrate yours, for them to love you for what you have, to cheerlead you in your goals, in your intentions, but they don't have to have the same. The two words that I use, please use these as much as possible, are grace and ease. What brings grace and ease to the relationship? I realized that every time I wanted my partner to do me, meaning I want them to think like me and drive like me, every time I wanted them to do me, they failed me. But every time I allowed them to do themselves, and we find how we individually and collectively dance, it felt a whole lot better. So, to my sister who had the question, you're not on the same page, I ask you, are you at least reading from the same book? You don't have to be on the same page. Just be in the same zip code. And matter of fact, the fact that you're not maybe on the same page about the very same thing allows you to expand your perspective. My partner said to me once, I said, let's get up and do something. We got to do something. And his response was, we are doing something. We're busy doing nothing. And I was like, whoa, literally it blew my mind. It was my birthday and I had this long list of things to do on my birthday. And he was like, well, let's start with doing the thing called nothing first. And it was amazing how quickly I adapted that. I looked up, it was 2 hours later and I was still doing nothing. And I was super excited about being busy, doing nothing. And so make sure that in the goals and intention and drive, you've embedded the being. There's such a power in the being. And so don't force your partner to be you, do you, or think exactly like you, because then you're simply trying to create a mirror, and a mirror is not what you want. You want a relationship of dynamic differences, and then of a beautiful dance together. Now, remember, this show is not just a monologue. It's a dialogue. Yes, it's a delicious, dynamic conversation between you and I and a whole tribe of like-minded unicorns. So I would love to hear from you. What was your biggest aha here? Are you in a relationship and you're wanting that relationship to look like and think like and move like you do? Are you in a relationship and you realize, oh my God, we don't have to be on the same page. We just need to be in the same book, in the same zip code. What did you get out of this episode? What was your BOL? What was your aha? What's the yana? Were you like me, initially thinking everyone needed to think like you and run like you and speak like you? And the grace and ease has come with learning how to dance with the differences. Let me know what you received out of this episode. Leave me a comment below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so, because this is a family. This is a tribe, and look out for more amazing content and experiences in the future. After all, this is your home, and we are your community. And I am your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And every single time I say I believe in you and I love you, it's simply because I do. I'll see you real soon.